And welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be discussing this recent Donald Trump tariffs which is imposed to Mexico, Canada. Was going to be the impact. Is Bitcoin and crypto going to crash? I'm going to show you what's going to be happening short term with Bitcoin, if we're going to go down or up. I'm also going to give you like a long-term perspective. I'm going to talk about Ethereum, very important, our season, where it could be starting, what's going on right now. So you're going to have so much data and information. Stay with me until the end. That's a very important video. Subscribe to the channel. Of course, we post one video about crypto trading every single day. Guys, I just opened this chart over here, not out of, I would say, chance, but I just wanted to show you that what happened over here with this coin called Render. I really would like to show you my pride in our amazing VIP group, guys. VIP group, this week, we nailed every single trade. And of course, guys, results, of course, they always talk for themselves. You can see everything documented over here. Every trade I made this week was successful. So we have a very, very high success rate. Everything documented over here in my calls. For example, we longed Bitcoin, we longed Solana, we longed Renter. You can see over here, leverage 5 entry 1, 5.665, guys. Incredible. We are really nailing this market. Many trades we are winning. And the good thing about the VIP group, guys, is that it's not only about trading calls, it's about also education. We have we have a section for education. We provide analysis of Bitcoin every single day, altcoin analysis, spot trading as well, anything you can think of, right? So if you really are serious about learning how to trade crypto or also invest in crypto and be on top of the game, give yourself a favor and join and jump on the VIP group, guys. There's a little trailer over here, trading results as well, all documented over here. This is all my trading calls. You will not regret it, guys. And also, if you want to join a proper partner, which I trade with, and if you want to become one of the best trader, very low fees, great company, no KYC, guys, trade with Bluefin. There is a link, a referral link to get some discounts in your fees in the description. Trust me, one of the best exchange you could get. Now, let's talk about BTC. Right now, we saw a little bit of a sell-off. We went from $105,000 to roughly $102,000. And of course, all of that was already registered in our VIP group. I was already mentioning this over here already, as you can see. And what's going to be happening right now is that the reason why this happened is because of Donald Trump imposing the tariffs. Everybody now is getting scared because of this. Also, we had the PCE report as well, which is the Fed measurement, favorite measurement of inflation, which came in line with expectation, but we had a 0.2% uptick and blah, blah, blah. Let me tell you something, guys. All of this is complete rubbish, okay? So if you have a look at 2017-18, was the same story with the tariffs. Nothing happened with inflation. We had an uptick of PCE by 0.3%. Nothing has changed. People need to chill out a little bit and really look at the broader picture. Now, I'm going to start with Bitcoin to show you what's happening right now. Everybody's like, oh, but now we're going to go down. Now we're going to go up. Like, they completely, lost in their in their hopes and their dreams. But today I'm going to be here to really give you the, I would say, unbiased opinion. Basically, that's happening here with Bitcoin. You have two lines of supply and demand, okay? So you have demand around here, you have a supply around here, and what we are doing right now, we're just going up and down from here. Dun, 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 dun. That's what we're doing right now. That's it. There is no Donald Trump tariffs, no macroeconomics uncertainties, all of that. It's basically Bitcoin going up and down from this way over here. So basically what we have to do, right, we need to understand if we're going to see one more drop to the downside from here, and then we're going to go and up like that, or are we going to be able to break this part over here? Now, looking at the daily chart right now, I would say that Bitcoin is from what we call the bearish engulfing candle over here on the daily chart. And this in general is indicative of more downtrend to come. So I wouldn't be surprised if the market makers are going to decide to dump BTC one more time before starting the run up in February. Just remember that February and March in general are very bullish for crypto. So I wouldn't, think that we're not going to see any pump anytime soon. I'd be thinking more of the opposite, like to see more upside. But of course, because we're stuck into this range over here, basically what we have to do is to see what Bitcoin wants to do, and then we can go long or short depending on what is going to be happening here. But let me show you a little bit more short term what has happened right now. So simply, we were into a channel over here. We were into a channel, and we broke the channel over here after Donald Trump said about the tariffs that he's going to implement them from tomorrow and blah, blah, blah. And of course, market makers took the opportunity to short BTC. So some people ask me, so Andrea, right now, are we going to see a rebound? Are we going to go back to all-time high? Are we going to go back to 107, 108,000? Well, what is going to be very important to actually make an evaluation is the fact that, as you can see from here, I'm going to go and cancel so I can show you much better what has happened with BTC right now. We were into a channel, right? Into like a channel from here. Then we went up to this area, and then we broke the channel. Whenever you break a channel in general, what you should be seeing from here is going to be the following. You are in a channel within a channel, like this and this. Okay. So in general, what happens whenever you have a break of the channel from here? It's something like that. We could be seeing an attempt of BTC to try to go and reclaim the channel up to here. Okay, so maybe around 103,000, 104,000. And then if we're not going to be able to go and climb back over here at around 105,000, let's say in the next few days, we are at risk of this to happen. It's going to be A, it's going to be B, and it's going to be C. Always remember about Elliott waves in general can work quite well. Okay, so it could be even like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know, something like that. So looking at this, right, this could probably be like an impulse corrective wave, which is called. I'm going to show you from here. We have a ABC correction, which is going to be A, is going to be B, and it's going to be C like that. So if you're not going to be able to climb back here, that could be the other scenario I'm expecting to. And that won't be making, in my opinion, absolutely sense to just go down a little bit more, because now everybody's freaking out because of the tariffs, which I found a little bit ridiculous, to be honest. And basically, that happens, we could be seeing BTC to go down to potentially around this area over here, in between the 61.8 to the 78.6, so around maybe $100,000. That would be a good target. And then from there, what we could be seeing could be a more like bounce to come later on. Are we going to be out of the woods after that? Simply no. As I said before, we have to wait for a proper confirmation. But there is something as well which is not really making me extremely bullish about BTC at the moment. Is the fact of looking at the volume footprints and all of that. Although the chart looks incredibly bullish. I mean, you can see basically it's doing this. Okay. I would say more shorter term for the next maybe 1 week or so. I still haven't seen a proper impulse to the upside. You can even see from the volume footprint area, you can see what's happening right now from here. So whenever you are in a strong uptrend, what do you want to see? You want to see lots of positive delta coming to this area over here. And you can see right now, right, that although we were trending to the upside, we always been trending up with a negative delta. You can see, okay, we have 143, 145, 18, but look at here, minus 244, minus 110. This is not telling me that we are going higher. To me, there is more, I would say, sellers than buyers. Even minus 1,000, minus 900, yeah, 200, 300, but there's not lots of orders to say, oh yeah, we're gonna go higher. So I'm still a little bit on the fence, with this current situation. And as I showed you before, that's probably would be one of the reasons why maybe they want to try the our friends market makers want to try to push the price of BTC down to I should show you a few times ago, maybe down to here 95, 96,000, and then pump it up again. But I don't really see any significant push to the upside. That's about for Bitcoin, guys. At the moment, I want to show you now with the altcoins. Altcoins, nothing has changed. We are still ranging in between this potential bullish pennant right now. Could be the as I showed you before, could have been like a flag from here, retest of the flag. We're still just trending, up to this area. Still very, I would say, yeah, very uncertain. The altcoin market very uncertain. And again, I'm going to show you today. I'm going to show you a little bit with volume footprint as well. What's happening right now? Again, nothing too convincing, if I have to be honest. Like I don't see any huge positive delta, orders. Yeah, you can see like yeah. I mean, some buyers, probably better than Bitcoin, plus 17,000 trillion. But again, look at that, like minus 70 trillions, minus 11 trillions. We need to see more. We need to see more green orders coming from here, and then we should be seeing a nice pump to the upside. But again, total free at the moment, in my opinion, looks quite good. Probably could be right now forming what we call a pennant, maybe go down to here, and then finally break to the upside, because I mean this looks like, in my opinion, a proper like bullish pennant or like ascending triangle. I'm still expecting the price to go like altcoins to reach the market cap around maybe 1.6 to 1.7 trillion dollars. That would be a pretty good alt season, I must say. And also I want to show you the others as well. Others, that's another I would say unconvincing situation from here. Look at that. So eight trillions, green, 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 and then you see minus 38 trillions. Like means that although you can see a green candle over here, insiders are actually selling. So a little bit of a, I would say, uncertainty. You can see even from the candles from here. Look at that. It's just like it's bouncing up, it's bouncing down, doesn't really know where to go. And to be honest, guys, and I might sound very cynical right now, but to be honest, I would really like that market makers could be able to crash Bitcoin and altcoins right now. Just bring Bitcoin down to 80K, 75K, crash altcoin by 80%. Because basically what happens when these kind of scenarios happen, then you're going to see those market makers buy like there is no tomorrow, pump the price like crazy. But now that we are basically sitting on the fence, nothing is changing. So they're basically just buying a little bit, selling a little bit, up and down. Now let's talk about Ethereum. Ethereum, guys, very important. Ethereum is about to very close to break an important level of resistance. But again, look at this. It's trying to break it from here. Okay, there's a positive delta from here. But look at the orders before. Red, 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 red. And we are into like a rebound. So it's not very convincing, to be honest. Like if I see that, and I might be totally wrong. I might be, that's Ethereum now is going to go crazy. But at the same time, what we want to see right now from here, very simple, guys. Make things very, very simple. It's you want to see a clear breakout from here. Okay, so we tried yesterday to break out with this candle over here. We haven't broken at all. Like it just went and closed down to here. So we want to see a yellow candle above this area. When that happens, then I could be seeing Ethereum to try to go, up again. Then somebody's telling me as well, like, it is alt season right now. And then I show them this Ethereum Bitcoin chart. Well, yeah, I mean, it could be the start of alt season, but again, I'm going to go on the weekly to show you a bit better. I mean, what are we talking about? Beginning of alt season. Like, it's, yeah, we have like this little candle over here. We need to see more than that. We need to see more than that. We need to see more strength coming into crypto. And what I'm trying to say, right, I'm not trying to say right now that I'm bearish, that oh no, it's the end of the world. I still believe our season is going to come. Donald Trump is buying like a crazy amount of Ethereum. I'm just saying, like, that we are thinking we need to be patient about this, because right now doesn't look like he wants to go anywhere. So I'm just basically, my strategy. I'm just waiting. If it drops again, I'm gonna buy more altcoins. If not, I'm fine with this, to pump it up. So even from here, like, you can see the Bitcoin dominance right now looks like, again, is getting rejected from here, which is generally is actually a good sign. But again, on the weekly chart, we basically reclaim all these EMA from here. So what it could be doing from here could be doing even something like that. That could definitely be on the cards. Remember that Bitcoin in general, before seeing like an alt season, you want to see Bitcoin to go maybe to 130, 140, gets overextended. So then market makers can take all the profits and put them into altcoins. But right now, even though we had the rejection from here and altcoins are performing relatively well compared to BTC, to see a proper alt season, guys, you want to see this. You want to see to go down to here. Okay, so remember what we said before, what we discussed before about when to sell during the alt season. I'll probably say once you go to here at this level, or even down to this level over here, then I think it's going to be time to sell. It's going to be important. Okay, so don't worry that subscribe to the channel, guys, because I will tell you where to go. And of course, if you want more guidance, guys, VIP group, that's the place to be. And now let's also have a look at what's happening a little bit like macroeconomic wise, so we can have an idea as well. Very important indicator, DXY. What's happening with DXY? Because of the news about the tariffs yesterday, we had a little bit of a pullback from here. And the question that you should be asking yourself is, are we right now with the DXY into a previous channel? We broke the channel. We're going to go here and retest and then go down this way over here, or are we going to go up again? I guess there are two ways you can see this one over here. Number one is going to be drawing like a parallel channel from this area over here and then drop it down to here. That could be, I would say, one way you can see. And the other way could be something like that, where you go and connect these 2 points over here. The previous points were around this area. You bring this one down, and then basically you broke the channel from here. It's going to go up and then have a rejection, go down, and then maybe do something like that. Again, remember that the DXY, dollar currency index, whenever this one goes down, is good for crypto. When this one goes up, not good for crypto. Right now, it's going down. Okay, so hopefully we're going to continue to see this one to go down. Very important as well, the US 10-year Treasury yield right now is at a very critical level of support. What we want to see right now to see more continuation with Bitcoin is going to be the break of the 10 years from here. Okay, this is fixed income, very important. And if you're going to see the 10 years going down, because theoretically it's showing a very clear head and shoulder. A head and shoulder is a pattern you can see from here. I'll show you if I can actually identify. Here we go. You can see there is a, here we go. There is a shoulder, there is a head, there is a shoulder. And if you're going to break this area, which is like this, which is still hasn't broken down, to be honest, then the target is going to be neckline to the head, and then you can bring it down to here, which will correspond to this 200-day moving average, right? So you could be seeing the 10 years going down to like 4.1. And if that happens again, very similar to the DXY, this one, when this one goes down, Bitcoin goes up. So that's what you want to see in terms of correlation. As well, the 2 years as well, 2 years is into a proper like a head and shoulder pattern as well. You can see shoulder, head, shoulder, retesting right now. What you want to see now is a rejection and then to continue to go down. That's going to be very good for crypto as well. And the last one on the list is going to be the S&P 500 as well. Same situation as Bitcoin. We pumped to form like a new all-time high. We had a beautiful bullish engulfing candle here. Right now it's still basically going down because of the tariffs, because of Donald Trump. And what could be happening from here? Well, very simple. You can again drop a line from here. It might go down to maybe 5,850. Do something like that, and then probably continue higher. Because right now, guys, nobody can deny we are in an uptrend, especially with the S&P 500, especially with Bitcoin. Yeah, you could be having some correction, on the go, but look at the weekly chart. I mean, what are we talking about when people say, "Oh, I'm bearish"? I'm like, or they say like, this is the top. We went down to here, touched the 9 EMA, got completely like, we rebounded perfectly. I mean, right now the situation is Bitcoin looks like it wants to go higher. Okay, so from here wants to do this, but once we're gonna be able, I guess, once you're gonna be breaking some important levels of support, like for example this blue line over here, then I would probably change my thesis. But right now, I think things are looking quite good. Guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope it was helpful to show you like what could be happening now with BTC, and of course. If you want to, let's say, understand when to buy, when to sell, with liquidity heat maps, volume footprints, and to have like, these kind of trading calls that I give to my members, guys, join the VIP group because really you will not regret it. Very good group, very nice people, lots of information, lots of like education information. So if you want, there is a link in the description and I'll see you inside. But otherwise, guys, I wish you a great weekend and I'm going to see you in the next video. Take care.